Okay, we are live with Arknights. You might be wondering, why am I already low sanity? Because I completely forgot that I need sanity to progress the story. Completely forgot about that. I generally forgot about that, but it's okay. I still have my sanity potions. I still have my sanity potions to get through. Yeah. To get through the game.
This is the place.
Why do I have Yen voice? Is it because of the R6? I think it's because of the R6 ops. So R6 ops only has English. They only have English voice acting. They don't have any other language. I got them all though, which is nice. Let's see. We have yeah, we have around like 200 rows. Bork. I don't think my food is here yet. I spent like 10 minutes trying to order food, deciding what to order, and then the app crashed and everything because potato phone. I live a potato life using potato PC and a potato phone. Let's use our sanity potion. Okay, cool. Ignore. Don't mind the the borking that's going on behind my door. Yeah, challenge mode. Range unit is double. What? The cost of range unit is double? Are you kidding me? For that mission where we need range units to clear? -1 block. Yeah, so it's manageable. 3 tiles are no longer available deployment. Oof. No slime. No slime, Daichi. No slime. Oof. Thanks for popping in though, Daichi, even though you can't hear anything. Alright. Calcit has never demonstrated impatience when explaining a story to others. She is either very good at controlling herself, or she actually enjoys it. What was the previous one? The war continues, but the situation has changed. I forgot what was the. I'm just gonna take a look at here real quick and just to see like what was the last thing we like read. I just know that the resistance are all fighting against one another. Okay. Just gonna look. Violence. Oh, they're talking about the city that they used to occupy. Okay. Majesty. The kingdom that Botaroxti and Calcit was in. Okay. And then violence at yeah, Emperor Ursus. Okay. Okay, Ursus. And then present, and then Rosmontis fight against resistance, cut off and cut down entire building, Sarkaz mercenary, and remnants of people who support remnants of people who like support reunion and support Butorakasti are like fighting against one another. Okay. Sarkaz raised his swords against infected of reunion. And Amia Respontis leads her team with determination. Okay. Alright. Alright, that was what happened last time. Okay. Let's see what happened with this one. We also had like some flashbacks of like Talula before Talula became the leader of reunion. Okay. And then Kalsi is about to tell a story. Central District. A short while before. How are you certain Amia's group will reach the command tower? Oh, right. Like, Amia, Rosmontis, like, went for the command tower to go for Talula. And then, Doctor and Calcit, when there's, split from the group to go elsewhere to do something. Not sure what. Without crossing one of Talula's elite squads. This is the problem with conspirators. Take a warlord, or a tyrant of a devious king. Their strongholds are always easy to defend, hard to attack. They know their own deeds will invite furious retribution without fail. They'll use superior strength and advanced armaments to deploy unyielding defense. Yet, seeing as Talula's despotic behavior is confirmed to be some kind of act, she would not do things this way. Well, I want to hear your reasoning. If my thoughts process was one that won your approval, did you think that I would thus feel some kind of happy? Respect is a two-way street. If you value my point of view and arrive at any useful conclusions, then I in turn will give your point of view serious consideration. Tallulah is maintaining her own image. She needs to have the normal infected respect her, have the sarcastic mercenaries obey her, have the guerrillas trust her, have the zealots worship her. She needs to have the distance between her and them clearly visible, and have these people able to examine each other. According to a series of behaviors exhibited by the reunion so far, we can very clearly realize that Reunion's other leaders do not particularly recognize Tallulah's conduct at all. Even Patriot, seeing true to her scheme, had no power to reverse the tide in the middle of its change. If he could have killed Tallulah, all the same, he still would have been unable to alter Reunion tending towards collapse. To say nothing of the plot to exploit the infected that Tallulah has drawn up inside her own head, the time she would need likely far exceed the time Reunion has existed so far. I conjecture that all of Reunion's actions up to now have been premised on the plan. Namely, Reunion will perish after all this is over. Tallulah will scatter keen, hidden forces across every part of her territory. When she needs them, she will assemble them, and have to make their appearance at the right moment. Doctor, I believe the Empire of Ursus' Third Army would not permit any infected to act freely whatsoever. However, Reunion's current conduct is all within the bounds of their tolerance. Superficial violence, lacking discipline and organization. The Third Army must be happy to see it. Think about it carefully. Would they limit themselves to being onlookers? Thus would they risk truly, willingly letting Tallulah control a whole city, even a whole country's state of affairs? Oh hey boo! Nice to see you, dude. How you doing? Or perhaps even this is one of the weights on Tallulah's scales, used to swindle the Ursus military out of their power, having them hibernate somewhere, waiting until the situation is just about to move on from her control. And then, in the truest sense, she'll be able to use the power she could never even touch, just as she wishes. But that needs time. Now that you say all that, how is she not a tyrant? Because while current Reunion wants that in a leader, it doesn't truly need that in a leader. A tyrant treasures one's own enablers, even if a tyrant more often than not recklessly destroys them for lack of foresight or composure, and weeps truest, deepest tears for it. A conspirator does not. The tyrant has chess pieces, and the conspirator does too, but the tyrant is with them on the chessboard, while the conspirator sits outside of it. We can suppose she has humanity, and thus might make mistakes, but if we're talking about a qualified conspirator with a scheme on the tracks... Oh!
Oh, it's Slime-October. Time to pay my will-o-74 slime tax.
No slime tax, there's no slime here, but thank you for the 26 months of subs so far. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Black Manx. Even if she herself died, her scheme would continue as a matter of course. Is our operation useless then? If they were, we'd hardly be taking Rhodes Island's operators to hell and back. The only thing naturally useless is killing her. So, in every part, in every place, we must break down her plot, antagonize her instructions, and lead her scheme to failure. If we cannot halt a landship's forward march, then we will tear it to pieces, and make it arrive at its destination no more than an empty carapace. Ah, maybe I shouldn't have put it to you like that. Don't get me wrong, we still need to stop this Chernobyl core city. Yeah, this city is running. It's a floating city about to ram to another floating city. Doctor, you've worried about whether or not Amiya's crew will run into any incidents. I think what's on show before us is the real incident. Here. W stronger. Don't enter. Can you communicate with them? A certain Sarkaz tribe's language. Underground, full of darkness. Darkness create evil. Evil bring pain. Too much pain. Oh, she's speaking in... Will you share our pain? No luck. Even if they weren't born in Castell, they should still have some kind of reaction to a hint of the native language. Their ability to actively think has been damaged. Could those words you were saying have any effect on them? They were meant to in the first place. No, wait. This wasn't a common sense idea. Don't get excited. But if not even this let me arouse their conscience, then they've already lost all capacity for thought, beyond simply their ability to express. It means their brain activity has been sealed off, or that the nervous system has been perturbed by the infected organs. Either way, we don't have enough time left to ascertain the true answer. Just based on what facts we have, it's not looking good. They don't seem like they'll attack us. They are preventing us from entering. Deeply infected Sarkaz mercenaries in this area number around 6, and seem to spend most of their time set to an unconscious roam. Their range of movement doesn't extend outside this passage. The severely infected collected here only after they picked up on our activity. How's this voice not hurting your throat? I don't know. Somehow it's fine. Moreover, as long as we don't cross some boundary, they don't do anything further. Reconnaissance operator, can you detect our straight line distance to the sarcophagus? Determine position via the waveform I provided. 1.4 kilometers. Precise figure? 1,453 meters. If my calculations aren't wrong, then the breakout conflict between Reunion and Sarkaz Special Infected happened to be roughly at distance 1.4 kilometers from the City Hall too. We initially planned to enter the sarcophagus holding from the City Hall basement shelter passage, but as things are, the exit's likely being occupied by Sarkaz Special Infected of the same kind. I have an unconfirmed conjecture, Doctor. What kind of conjecture? We don't know what their goal is, but these Sarkaz Special Infected are likely preventing anyone else from entering the sarcophagus holding. And by happy coincidence, this district they're controlled measures 1.4 kilometers out. You might be right, but what about your goal then? Shakes her head. At the very least, it's not the same goal these Sarkaz originally had. Poor Sarkaz, hailing from Castell, no matter where, they still become tools. I believe there are similarities between the infected and the Sarkaz's current situations. These Sarkaz here with us could only choose to dwell with hate, or to lose it all. Things were meant to have changed. We have that power. Those TCAS who lost their homeland have become Sarkaz, rootless as people. And now, the Sarkaz before us can barely even be called people. How do you want to do things? All operators, inspect your hazmat equipment. What we're facing may be a Class 2 emergency infective situation. Doctor, in minimizing wear and tear to the utmost, we must halt the Special Infected's activity to the utmost, meaning we need to eliminate them. We haven't stepped in to resolve an emergency infective state for a while. His outfit looks entirely like Ursus's infected patrol unit. Infected patrol unit? There's something I can't deny. The hazmat equipment we've been provided with is emblematic of Ursus's cruel rule over the infected. It shares the same prototypical design, the gas mask. Though our approach is intrinsically distinct from the infected patrol unit, I can only hope we're able to continue preserving that intrinsic difference, that outside forces don't force us to change beyond recognition. The same hope we hold for so many things, just like I told you about some time before. I hope you hope so too. Yeah, this belonged to the empire that pretty much subjugate people who are infected. Back to Amia, the new demon lord. Was Madam Chen here? Oh, flashback. Chen's like uncle who adopted her after her parents died. Which way was he headed? West. Stone's throw from the exclusion zone of Glowing Oath. He plotted all of this. It was to ensure the area where we signed the pact was secure. Late Denian expanded their contended exclusion zone, overlapping our own. We can infiltrate, kill Cache, and bring back the mist. No, he's already prepared. In this meeting, the twin empresses directly dispatched the empress's voice, and they weren't short of armed forces. The empresses are fresh upon the throne. If Cache intends to blow our diplomacy apart, all our transgressive conduct may very well be the empress's excuse to flaunt their power. We can't give Cache more opportunities to harm Lungmen, the city, or even Yan, the area, the country? Question mark. Uncle. Wait, Uncle. It's not Tao's fault. This is young Chen and little kid Chen. I'm not blaming her. Then you should get mad at me. You haven't done anything wrong. I told her I was gonna go with her, but then I got scared. I let go of her hand. I didn't go with her. She looked really scared. I was really scared, and she was too. I did something wrong. Wait, Che. She made the mistake, not you. Huh? But you said you wouldn't blame her, Uncle. No, I won't. But didn't she do something wrong? If she does something wrong, you're not gonna get mad at her? She doesn't know the truth. It's not a truth anyone should be privy to. Freaking bots. Okay. So of course she made a mistake. If not now, she would in the future. In so many cases, the wrong thing should be punished. Not only do we make mistakes, we'll make so many of them. If there's some mistake, we will make it. We can't dodge that, nor escape it. Tallulah simply made the mistake she was bound to. Is that still doing something wrong then? Yes, of course it is. This world of ours wouldn't forgive something just because it was bound to happen. The world is harsh. The people are harsh. The regimes are harsh. Apart from right and wrong, they don't care a damn. As if it's right and wrong keeping them alive, and not what they breathe and swallow. I don't get what you're saying, Uncle. Does it mean Tao can still come back? I don't know, Huiche. I don't know. Is it because of me? Tao won't come back? It's my fault. It's my fault. Tao. Huiche. Wipe your tears away. I'll cry then. I'll give you 5 minutes. After you're done crying, if there's still not tears in your eyes, I'll tell you what you should do. Tao. Wei Yanwu gazes towards the sky, considers bending down to comfort the tiny girl. But after hesitating, feels as if he isn't suited to the task. You're done crying then. I want Tao back. What should I do? I'll teach you a world of things. I'll teach you how to supervise a city, how to fend off villains, how to treat your friends. Do as I say, and Talula will have a chance of coming back. What do I do? Will Tao be able to come back? Really? Are you tricking me, Uncle? Mama said you only know how to trick people. Can I really believe you? Perhaps. I made a massive mistake of my own, and it led to your mother despising me for her whole life. Even on her deathbed, she couldn't have let go. What she told you is understandable. But mistakes can be made right. Huiche, listen carefully. Proper conduct is worth striving your whole life for. Correcting a mistake is worth putting life itself at stake for. For quick context, Wei Yanwu is like the ruler of a city of people who are not infected. And then Chen, as a young kid, were kidnapped by a villain who wanted to mess things up. And I believe they had a trade of Chen and Talula in order to have Chen with Wei Yanwu. Talula's departure was a mistake. Every consequence it brings, I will bear. And you, Huiche, you better grow up fast. What'll it be like when I grow up? When you grow up, you'll be able to change everything. Really? Perhaps. Or let's put it this way. So long as you believe, it will be real. I'll teach you to wield a sword, Huiche. To wield Qi Xiao. Qi Xiao is the name of a very powerful dragon sword. It shoots energy blades. Unsheathing strike. Eradicate without delay. Okay. Are we getting more cutscenes out of this? Or are we going to gameplay? Because we had a separate route for just cutscenes. And we had to go to the cutscenes to unlock more quests. Yeah, there we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're continuing on with Amia and Rosmontis' side of the story, I believe. Sometimes protecting others is not a goal, but a process. Also, Ursus's crossbowmen also privately believe that killing others is not a goal, but a process. Interesting. Okay. It seems... Ooh, okay, we might need to destroy 2 blocks of stuff in order to save people. We might have civilians to save. Let's go. Okay. It's go time. It's go time. Oh, a bit more cutscene. I believe. Oh, this is Huiche. If If memory serves me correctly, and I don't trust it to, the old man's name was Ivan Izyaslav. A very common name, and he was the sort of peasant farmer you could find anywhere. But he sacrificed himself for a whole mess of reasons. He gave his own life. I think about it every now and then. Am I truly worth people sacrificing their lives? Alina went with me. She was gentle most other times, but would suddenly just come out with venomous tongue lashings. That made me uncomfortable, to say the least. The plan was proceeding smoothly. In accordance with my own ideas, rapidly, the infected of this place would surely unite as one. I hope it would be effective, and I hope it would be enough for the old man to rest peacefully. Aside from the old lady, no one else had been closer family to me. Oh, Talula. This is Talula's POV in the past, where she kind of like resided in a village and of infected people, and then the Emperor's like anti-infected squad came in. The village, not the entire village infected, but there were like a couple of infected people, and which was Talula and another lady who's not a fighter. Talula was already a fighter at this point in time. And then the old man, they lived with an old couple, and then the old man surrendered himself, saying, "I'm the infected," you know, kind of thing. February 7th, and then Talula went and killed the entire anti-infected squad, and that caused trouble for the village. Third year without the black snake. Yeah, there we go. This is young Talula. Sir, I'm... What you here for? Don't like the look of your clothes. So old vet, are you? Get lost. There's nothing even left here. You lot stole it, all of it. And what you couldn't steal, you burned. Like Talula was part of the Empire Ursus, hunting down infected. She dressed in like the Empire uniform. Bastards! You came to kill me? Kill me then, goddamn demons! No, sir. I'm here to tell you that the infected patrol unit is sweeping this area today. Then let them sweep. Let them kill us all, why don't you? We built our pathetic, unlivable village all the way out here, and they still come for us. What else can we do but let them? Sir, you can hide yourselves, and I'll talk to them. Or I can conceal myself. And who are you? I always said, you military noble bunch, no matter what you pretend, you're all just out for our lives. You're not quite their sort. You actually talk with us, and they think we're barely even worth whipping. Huh? Hello? Gone? What kind of stunt is this? Oh, damn us all. Damn us all. What a pathetic ending. It's not a bad thing to know your own damnation. Ah, Mr. Patrolman. Destitute and lousy. Bad physique. You wouldn't be much use even if we sent you to the mines. How do you want to die then? Painlessly? Slowly? Mr. Patrolman, look at me. What harm would leaving me alive do you? You say that with a weapon in your hand. Sorry, Mr. Patrolman. This was for whoever that was just a minute ago. I don't know where she's gone now, but... Even burdened beasts are worth more than you infected. They can at least move goods. Your existence is a waste of His Majesty's land. Why is that? Where do you come from? From far, far east. What the hell are you? You. Are you infected too? I am. I can think. I can speak. We infected live and die. Why should you decide when and how? What is this bullshit? If you could let us die peacefully on our own terms, we'd hardly even be upset about it. But my infected brother, look up at him. Look at his face, his grin, his laugh. They want to decide our fates, control us. Perhaps our lives aren't worth much, but do you think you'd be worth a single gold coin? You, my brother, in all their past outrageous acts, have they ever spread someone for their conduct? Have they ever let anyone live for following instructions? They have not. Each time they let you live, it was only because they still saw worth they could squeeze from you. With no money and no land left, they kick you to the floor. After all, the cities don't even give infected the chance to live. How should we infected live? How should we die? That is for us to decide. But who are you? You good for nothing. Tell me your name at once. In the name of the Emperor, for daring to lead his citizenry astray with these ludicrous ideals, we sentence you to death. To my brothers, I have no name. Refer to me how you wish. If you must call me something, you may call me Talula. To my enemies, you have no need for my name, but my fires will set you alight. Are we fighting now? I think that's the cutscene then. We're just loading. Ah, there we go. There we go. There's the operation. Okay, sparks extinguishing the torch. Okay. Chat, I bought takoyaki half an hour ago. I'm just waiting for like the food rider to pick up the food. Yep. Alright, I'm just gonna start doing this first. Alright. Alright. Alright, retreat. Alright, bring it on. Put this down. Yo, Pixel! Thank you for the raid! Thank you for the raid! And Kigurumi as well, thank you! Let me go quick shout out to both of you. How you guys been? Ah, you guys were playing RE5. Okay. How was it?
And what's up with Twitch? You got like 10 people in your room, but it's only counting 2 of us? I don't know, man.
Thank you for the raid from Pixel and Kigurumi.
Things count.
RE5 is so much fun. Nice. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Both shoutouts are working.
So TLDR of how nuclear reactor works, right? So let's say that So let's say that this is like the reactor, right? In the middle is a fuel cell. The fuel cell, when it's activated, starts releasing particles. And I this might seem a little out there, but just humor me if you just follow along real quick. So when the fuel cell in the middle starts activating, it'll
So I
create,
watched
like,
I watched
nuclear
RE5
reaction.
playthrough before, start to finish.
So
I watched RE5 playthrough start to finish before. So where are you guys right now? Where are you guys right now in RE5? Need to make sure make sure all the civilians are well protected. Alright, then we put this down, and now we have heals. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, shit. Yeah, one civilian died. Jesus Christ. It's like your 3.5 time playing through this game, but it's been so far between playthrough that you barely remembered them. Oh! Wow! Are you saying you finished the game 3 times? And you're now doing it like 4th run? You just finished chapter 2. Nice. Okay, okay. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good stream. To anyone who's new here from Pixel and Kigurumi stream, my name is will-o-wispy. I'm a will-o-wispy Vtuber. This is my model. And I usually play video games and build GUNPLA. Earlier this week, I played Dark Souls 2 for the 2nd time. Well, yeah, it's my 2nd stream for my 1st time playing Dark Souls 2 without knowing anything. And then I built a little bit of Star Build Strike Gundam, high grade from Gundam Build Fighters. I practice drawing a little bit. I draw small army. I drew small army as a little practice. And today I'm doing voice acting for Arknights Chapter 8. Playing through Chapter 8 and voice acting Chapter 8. Pretty much. We are currently in the chapter where you get a lot of flashbacks of Talula before she became the leader of the reunion, a resistance of the infected folk in Arknights. Yeah. Hey, I drew a small army. Yeah, don't feel pressure to stick around after a raid to Pixel and Kigurumi. Feel free to go eat, go rest, go sleep, do whatever you need to do. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy your stay here. Alright. So we failed once because we let someone die. Because someone died. I'm gonna put Crocodile here. So now she covers. Yeah, she properly covers all the enemies here. Both of us are sick, so we're both calling a night. Your throat hurt. Ooh, so sorry to hear. I hope you get well soon. Alright. Let's put down the defender here. So we're gonna keep Crocodile over here. Then we're gonna start putting down. Yeah, we're gonna start putting down yeah, enemies. Putting down units to fight against the enemies. Alright. Then we should put down our Witchen. I don't know why the civilians take a long way around. They could have just... Bit hard to position Chen. I shall put it like this. Think you're not driving? Alright. Let there be healing. Okay. Alright. There we go. Chongye is activated now. And put down Mud Rock there. And then I just need one more I just need to generate one more. Put down one more unit. Generate enough DP to put down another unit. You're going to get some part for your PC. Let's go. Gotta get that PC fixed. Alright, that should do it. That should ensure that all my civilians are safe. That there's no, like, they don't take big damage and whatnot. Thank God for Crocodile Altar. Alright, just one more enemy and then we're done. Oh no, never mind. That was the last enemy. We just needed like the civilian to reach the end. Alright, cool. Alright, we cleared the mission. Yay! Definitely completed it first try. Definitely, 100%. 100% completed first time. And now for more voice acting, Talula seems to be like slowly gathering the first instance of the reunion resistance. Alina, the girl that infected girl who escaped with Talula from the village that took care of them, and is now at risk of like being hunted down. So you fought them off. Is that it? Yeah. I was right not to go with you. Burning people alive. If I ever have to smell that again, I'm sure I'll throw up. Alina, don't force yourself. I'm the one who followed you in the first place. And now protect your infected here. I will. No, I'm not here to back you to... Of course you're not, Alina. Without you, I wouldn't have the time to go gather resources or info. Who's your contact? Would it be safe to tell me? Are you worried I'm an Ursa spy? Just wondering if it'd be better not to get you wrapped up in this. The moment we became infected, life for us couldn't get any worse. I'm in contact with infected in other places, trying to keep tabs on which way the cities are moving, so I can help the infected surviving out in the northwestern tundra as best as I can. What you're doing is insane in a lot of ways. Where did your conviction come from? Did someone teach you all this? No. What taught me was both malignant and deranged, brimming with the arrogance of rule and the terror of power. And I vowed to walk against it. I'm going to tear the decorous flesh straight from their bones, pull apart their noble cities, their pride built layer by layer, and let everyone know the truth, everyone out on the tundra. And after that, we'll decide our own destinies. We're going to clear this land out. We'll found our own homeland, and if anyone thinks to stop us, we'll topple them right then and there. Part of this world belonged to the infected in the first place, just as so many places across this land belong to all people. Be more realistic, Tagula. This is all too out there. If you do this, the village will be destroyed. They'll have nowhere to go, and the patrol unit will chase them down. And if I don't do this, the village would still end up abandoned over time. Not everyone can join the army. The elderly, the children, the injured and sick. If you have them give up everything they've ever survived on, they'll die no matter the soil quality. I know, Alina. So we'll find somewhere new. Come on. Let's go. We got somewhere we can stay tonight. Thank you for having us. Ain't nothing. Without you, we'd probably all be dead by now. Though, we're still pretty much at death's door. Sorry. Back at the start seeing you, I was readying up to fight. That was all my bad. Don't really have anything left to welcome with either. Just put up with this bit of a oak gruel, I guess. We're extremely thankful, sir. You shouldn't have, honestly. No, it's nothing. We only had this bit left over anyway. However many days we have left makes no difference. Wanna set up a village, huh? Doesn't matter how far you go. There's no point. Not much point at all. We can't run. You know how big Ursus is? There's no point heading anywhere when there's patrol guys all over. And other people aren't gonna want us. We got nowhere to go. Then come with me. Where? How? It doesn't need to be now. I'll wait until you've thought it all through. Or if you end up with absolutely nowhere to go, and you still want to live on, come find me. Or find one of my brothers. If we head for the wilderness, life in the tundras, cruel, to say the least. But we got places to go. Places without the hearth of civilization as of yet. We'll find somewhere we can sow and harvest. We have so many people. They'd surely be able to help out with business. And we'd have an income. We can always live on. And if the patrolmen come, we defeat them. Huh? What did you just say? What I can do, you can too. You were correct, arming yourself against me back there. If people think to come and rob us, we'll come together and fight them off. The infected have strength. We infected can, bit by bit, regain our own lives. Our bread, our flames. Yeah, we're going through Tallulah origin story.
たとえ小さな勝利でも一つずつ積み重ねていけばいつの日かきっと
Okay.
霧を貫く光になります
Yeah, let's keep going, and then we take a break when my food arrives. Okay. Oh, more cutscenes. More cutscenes. Death comes when beckoned. In reality, just witnessing an atrocity is enough to make one become red. So the top part is or Tallulah, yeah. The top R missions, they're all Tallulah focus, flashbacks, and the bottom is like the flash is like present time with like Khao Sid. Okay. Central District. Help me! We're reunion too. Why are you doing this? You Sarkas always bite whatever hand feeds you. What's happening? The Sarkas barricading the street are massacring reunion. Captain? Need to help the casualties. You are, Captain? Mm-hmm. I'm going. Why? Why? How did reunion get like this? How did it get like this? Weren't we gonna unite? Weren't we gonna be a family of our own? Each other's kin? See you. Stop. Heavy weapon throwers, careful! Giant floating weapons. Was that you, feline? You did that. You're a caster? Put your weapons down. It's okay now. Go. Go where? We've already... my teammates, my old friends, they all... Ching, help him. Got it. Come here, brother. Those Starcasts just don't see. I'll say it again, Starcast. Put your weapons down. You think we'll stop resisting just because you're holding a weapon? We don't think that way. Then you want to be killed. We don't have much of a choice. Attacking your own comrades. Hurting your own kin. When were the infected even our kin? Our kin only numbers Sarcasts. You could have said that when you joined Reunion. Betraying, harming your family, playing other people's feelings. Disgusting. Watch out for those weapons. Move! Rosmontes, stop. Amiya. Radiant just sent it out. The last message Delta Calci gave us was that we should take care around the special infected. They're likely a variant of the special infected from Lungmen, and we don't know if they'll infect others in progression. Sarkas warriors, listen to me. There are some Sarkas with a deep infection, and they're catalyzing the other infected. We need the other infected to withdraw from the current areas. Your block still has infected survivors apart from you, and they're all non-combatants. Even if we won't pass through here, I still hope we can all lend a hand to ensuring the safety of those infected. That's impossible. They wouldn't do that. They have no conscience. We seen it. We went out on our own. We can't pull back. If they come this way, we'll have to get rid of them. We can't let even more Sarkas get infected. You might get infected yourself. Who gives a damn? You want to end up like them too? Those monsters controlled by arts? You don't give a damn if you do? Not the first time we've been made out to be monsters, is it? This city's toast. Sooner or later, sure, we might end up like them. But if we can exterminate them, then everything gets a little easier. Some people can still live on. As long as Talula is undead, the city will be annihilated. If W can't kill her, there's no chance you can. If you don't stand with the winner, you can't win. In a war, if you can't win, you die. Oh? Dog barking. Oh, excuse me? They changed drive. Excuse me? Oh my god. The food I ordered supposedly has a person come in. You go in to collect, and now and then the person gave out on trying to collect it. Jesus Christ. Oh well. I'm expecting my food gonna get cancelled at this rate. Alright, coming back to it. But if you keep hurting any more infected, then this might be where you die. And what if I died then? What if I turn into one of Mephisto's herd, huh? Mephisto's a monster too. We kill other infected because we're all monsters. All we want is for the Sarkas not to suffer any further. But when you think about it, what if we suffer? When you leave here and go whatever, will they look you in the eye? Do you not know your end being infected? Of course you know. The moment you leave that tiny little squad of yours, you'll die. You'll be despised, wrung by the neck, lashed, whipped, and hung. Or you'll be driven out of the cities, run vagrant, and you'll starve, bitten to death by the beasts. You can't live on, and you have no dignity. What do you know? Warrior, tell me that you're not fighting for Talula. She's strong. With her, the chance that more people live on is better. We don't care if we kill a few more for it. Get lost. Next time, I'll cut you in half. Feline, if you want to pass through here, then just kill us. We sure don't want to see our own end up that way. That's if you kill us. If you can kill us, though. You really are the most unsalvageable people. What? What? What was that sound? Oh no. The block we're in is nearing the ones the command tower closes off its entrance with. Reunion is likely trying to raise the entire ceiling layer to cover any way in. We're almost out of time. Sarkas, I'll give you one last chance. If you don't want to get mangled, pull out. Amiya, I'll settle this. Cortes, what do you think you can do? black lines. That's Demon Lord powers. What's the state of things? We suppress all conscienceless sarcasm mercenaries. Okay, that's good. Are there other infected here? We have news, but I can't say whether it's good or bad. Recon operators look around a little. There are all over the block. And most of them are in terrible shape. They must have been passive infected, imprisoned in concentration. Any passage through the ceiling layer? Yeah, this part leads to an engineering passage. Should be able to directly enter the structural control area. Hack the remote panels. They can't do a thing about that. Otherwise, for the open passages, Recon Ops has sighted at least 4 battlegrounds, all of them guerrillas against other reunions. The combat situation seems intense. The guerrillas are strong, but the Talula Alliance reunion have the terrain advantage. And Sark has mercenaries backing them. They won't be able to push through for a while. It's okay, Amiya. Captain, us engineers will sneak our way in. We'll cut the energy supply to the whole ceiling layer. Can you do it? Definitely. That's too risky. Entering the core city was risky in the first place. No objections then? We're going. Take care. Take care. We're not elite operator responsive squad for nothing. Don't you worry about a thing. Put your own safety first. If you wanted us to listen, you wouldn't have used those arts just now. Howdy, Ralix Shadows Fall. Shadows Fell 97. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? We're about to send Rosmontis' squad members to disable the power to a wall in the city. Are you perhaps an Arknights fan? I'm currently on chapter 8. Reading through like cutscene after cutscene after cutscene, which is you know, all fine to me. All good to me. Engineering crew, move out! Hustle your bustles! They're gone. Oh, Amiya. You shouldn't use up your strength here. Let me handle all that. This way, you'll be able to do less harm. Does Rhodes Islands not want me to do things this way?
どこか落ち着ける場所で話そう。
Thanks, Ralix. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay here. You are indeed, not quite, but very close, a launch player. Oh, wow! A launch player. Okay, okay. That's amazing. It's been a few years already, so... Damn. Yeah, I'm assuming you're caught up to the story then. Are you excited for the new, like... season 3 of the Arknights anime that's gonna be covering like what I'm going through right now, like with like Botura Kasti, Patriot, and Talula. Based on the poster, it seems to be heading to that direction. You caught up in the story, gameplay not so much. Yeah, like the CC stuff, I don't think I'm strong enough to play it. I don't know, or like have the good units to like, yes, clear the max difficulty with like 3 units, that kind of thing. I don't have Golden Glow, for example. That seems to be common when I see those videos. How long have you been playing? A couple of years. I've been playing a couple of years or so. Yeah. Yeah, just around a couple of years. Not too far ahead. So far, like in terms of like 6 stars, I've gotten I think I played around maybe a little before Chongyue Banner first came about. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's been so long, I can't remember. I can't remember what was even the first event that that was live when I was playing. You should be on CC. Might need a guy from Kill or somebody, but you should be fine. Yeah, probably that. Yeah, I use kill guides quite a bit. Oh, exactly. You joined the game. Oh, okay, cool. I'll finish this cutscene and then we'll move on. Other Rogan does. Hi, great to see another Arknights story reader. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm like voicing it through, bit by bit. So it's taking me a very long time to get through everything. But yeah, I have like streamed myself voicing all the cutscenes so far. Some voices I can't really do too well. Like, you know, my voice is not that great for like female voice. But I try. And then I gave Chen like my normal voice. I I keep forgetting her name. What is one of Chen's best friends? Hoshiguma. Yeah, I gave Hoshiguma a Scottish accent. I gave it a Scottish accent. Give her a Scottish accent. Just good. I don't know why. I just like it's supposed to be like Hong Kong accent, but I can't do Hong Kong accent because I'm not from there, so can't do an accurate one. That's not it. It's just, if we could, we obviously don't want things done this way. And the only thing I've used up is strength. What you use up is your awareness. Right, I believe Rosmontis, the more she uses powers, the less aware she becomes, and closer to look like just a mindless machine of mindless killing machine. And Amiya's trying to keep that from happening. I don't really care, but we should care. Amiya, this fellow wants a few words with you. You're from Reunion, infected friend. Can I call you that? Whatever, just whatever. We're all done for. I wanted to ask where you're going to go. And if it's to that effect, okay. For Rosmontis. And if we can go with you, maybe. We got nowhere to really go. The sarcasm will kill us. And we don't want to fight our own people anymore. The guerrillas will kill us for sure, too. Why do you feel that way? They'd kill anyone if they wanted, wouldn't they? I heard there's times they say they'll kill the infected just because someone did something or other wrong. I'm not sure. They might do that, but they might not. My belief is, you have to see how they truly are to reach the facts. You can't just go on hearsay. But we won't force you off to where they are. You're afraid of them, and the things they're doing don't sit well with you. And that's why I wanted to ask where you're going. We're heading for the core command tower. Are you insane? We want to put a stop to this turmoil, so we have to head for the command tower. Can I ask you for a favor, infected friend? If it's killing, then no. It's not. I'm hoping you can all safeguard the bystander infected on this block. Be careful. They might not like you. They might not like your uniforms. Then what do we do? I think you have two options. One is take off that uniform and be Reunion no longer. Have you read the Dark Knight Memoir Arknight story? Nope, I have not read anything that's events or past events. I've only been reading main story because I'm concerned that if I read the side stories early, I might end up having spoilers for like the main story. And I want to get through like most of the main story first before I delve into the side stories, even though like, you know, some of them are like far in the future or far in the past and we don't know where they are in the timeline and all that kind of stuff. But just in case, you know, just in case. And the other is, wear your uniforms, but do what you should do. One option is easy, and one's very hard. But I believe this is something you should choose for yourselves. Command tower entrance. I can tell you Dark Knights actually comes before the beginning of the main story, so no worries about spoilers as far as that one goes. Ooh, cool. Cool. Maybe I can give that a go after chapter 8. Curse! The cowards! They're blocking off the tower entrances with the ceiling layers. Have we still not breached them? The Saga's mercenaries are entrenching every ceiling sectors and roads. Other infected have constantly been harassing us. We can't concentrate our attention. You, repeat, you're asking us and Rhodes Island to cooperate? I am. If Rhodes Island is unworthy of your trust, then you don't need to think about any of the city's people for a second more. Even if the rules are going out of style, they'll still play by them. Even if they still owe the captain their lives. If we all die here, who will carry on patriot spirit? We have strength, and Rhodes Island has knowledge. At the last, Cal sits incredible on both counts. I personally think she's on par with the captain, and you saw, even the captain gave her his recognition. The ceiling's layer is still rising. You better decide, because we don't have much time left. Fully advise you to read that one before going into chapter 9 onwards, as it is important context for future chapters. Ooh, that's a pretty good tip. That's a pretty good tip. So after chapter 8, then Dark Knight's Memoir. Okay, good to know. Yeah, these are the little things that's super helpful to me, since I'm going into things blind. Okay. Oh my god. My delivery order from like an hour ago still does not have anyone picking up the order. This is not great. This is not great. I have no one want to pick up my food. I feel like eventually it's gonna get cancelled and I'll have to order something else. Oh no. I'm not hungry. That's more or less the shape of things. I've already told them about things, so Amiya, I'm not asking you to agree to this. I'm just thinking it might be good for us, right? It'll lead to a little less wounded all around. I'm not really on top of things. I still don't know this person's identity. He's like a Rhodes Island person, infiltrated Reunion and then became Reunion. It's alright, Guard. Your proposal is reasonable. It's just that we won't do the things the same way the shoe guards do. After Darkness Memoir, you need to read A Walk in the Dust, then Vigilo, and then you can start chapter 9. Okay, then there's gonna be a lot of reading since I think I already cleared the quests. I think I already cleared not all the stages for these two. So Darkness Memoir, Walk in the Dust, chapter 9. Okay. He's a guard that was with Ace. Oh, he was with Ace. Like the guard that was saved by Ace's sacrifice? We don't have any rights. Yes. Oh wow. Okay. All right. It's a yes for both Twitch and YouTube. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Wow. Okay, that adds a lot more context to me now. Like a whole lot more context now. Okay. We don't have any rights to exercise over the infected, and we won't adopt their disciplinary methods. Are they almost here? Should be. Amiya, I'm making less and less sense of anything. Feline, I'm looking for your leader. If you want revenge, is now a good time? Don't think you can try pissing me off just because you know a bit of arts, white cat. I don't like you. Am I making you realize? The way you do things, you're no merchant's underling, eh? You're more like some infected war hero, aren't you? What are you talking about? Guerrilla fighter. You can't threaten our employees. You don't have the authority. The Lord. Can you command those Sarkans? I can't. And I couldn't. Please don't call me that. All I am is a member of Rhodes Island. Nothing to do with the race, nor any arbitrary form of power. Then that makes things simple. If you and them have absolutely no blood affinity, you're going to team up with us here? Wreck the command tower together? What are you so on guard for? We're obviously the ones yielding here. The other gorillas still don't know what I'm up to. But I have faith you feel the same way as them. This city's peoples are enslaved by Tallulah and her wicked plans. And you too want to liberate them. We want to revive hope for the infected. So let's light one more flame for the city. If you truly fight for the infected, and then you're sure to agree. Now answer, Rhodes Island. Okay, now I can go check my friend card to see like what's the date that I started Arknights. I'm pretty sure it's 2 years ago. Okay. Let's see. I have started since 2023. 2020. No wait, that's Salek. That's not me. That's Salek. That's Salek. That's Salek hired. Any more room for friends? Yes, of course. Feel free. I'll be a top corner. No, this is this date is for the date I hired Salek. It's not me. Yeah, it's not me. It's the date I hired Salek. I recruited Salek. Yeah, feel free to add me. Wispy #2742. Like if I change operator. No, that's change outfit. Change assistant. Oh, what if I pick Amiya? That should make a whole lot of sense, right? If I pick Amiya, then it should be around the date I started. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I guess it has been a little over a year then. A little over a year. I could have sworn that I started earlier, but oh well. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's just a little bit like confusing with the word hired next to the date. It's like, oh, is it the operator or is it me? Okay. Alright. Alright, good to know. Change the assistant. Put back my lovely Salek with her swimsuit. Got so many 6 stars to scroll through. Oh, that's 5 star at that point. Kokotayo. Oh, there we go. There she is. Take a little bit low. There we go. They made a little bit confused. Yeah. If there's any Arknights player in chat, you're more than welcome to add me. Wispy #2742. That's my ID. Yeah, I'm not getting any like assists for like Irene, so I guess I can put up Minar. My Minar is maxed out. I can also put up Searcher. Yeah, I got Minar and Searcher as well. I guess I'll put up Searcher. Searcher with max S3. Well, almost max S3. It's almost max S3. So I guess I'll put Minar for now. There we go. Yeah, 3rd skill. Okay, we can continue on from here. You have a couple of open slots. Nice. Yeah, just to show off the operators I have so far. Yep, these are everyone I have thus far. I haven't used Exia for quite a bit, just cause like I've been using Cruise Alter and Chen De Hongdae for snipers. Cruise Alter just cause like Cruise the Kingling just because like she's my favorite character in the game. Comes to your operators by acquisition date. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got Pozemska recently from the joint op. I was hoping for Calcit, but I got Pozemska instead, and I should save for like whatchamacall. I should actually save for like W Alter Wisdale. I think that's the name. I got Viviana while pulling for Ash. I got two Ashes while trying to go for like Blitz and Frost. Is your friend code? Sure. I got Surtur from Shoperator. Got Ayla, of course. Got all the RC's collect characters. Linar from the joint op. It was a 50-50 between Minar and another character. I forgot. But yeah, thankfully I got Minar. Last time I didn't get Minar at all. When Minar had like his own banner, and I kept getting like, I just kept getting his like niece instead. Kept getting his niece instead early on. Where is she? Yeah, I got her niece way back. One of her nieces. It's not appearing here. I'm just gonna put rarity. Okay. I believe her niece was a 6-star. Was it a 6-star? Was her niece a 6-star? I can't remember. Or was it a 5-star? Have you seen the 5-minute lore videos from the official Arknights YouTube channel? I've seen some of the ones that like for the stuff I've already experiencing the story, like the fight with like Patriot's daughter, Frostnova. The fight with Frostnova, those like animated music video fights, those are cool. Yeah. Oh, that's hot. Am I blind? I think I'm blind. For some reason I don't see her. Yeah, there we go. Blemish. I got like so many blemmies while trying to get Uncle Minar, and then I swore like I'm not gonna roll for Minar ever again. And then joint up where it's like, okay, it's only these four, and I already had like 2 out of 4, so it's a 50-50 chance I'll get the specific 6-star that I want. And I end up getting pot tree. Yeah, I got 3 pot tree means I got 3 copies of Lemmies rather than any Minars. Yeah. Top up tag ops would be I got top up tag ops with Earfit. I got Earfit top up tag. Bagpipe top up tag. Scotty top up tag, but I don't use her at all. Saria top up tag as well. How did I get stainless again? I think I got stainless while rolling for like Salek, and rolling for Salek maybe. I think while rolling for Salek I got stainless, or is it maybe it's during the banner where with like Iafiela Alter, the Hidehaska. I don't know how you pronounce it. Yeah, I did like a 300 banner roll for Iafiela's banner because I wanted Wet Chen, which was a very rare drop, and I had to like roll 300 times to guarantee buy her. So yeah, I got Wet Chen. There are the Discover Terra videos that give a little more description to the social, geographical, and political situations of different countries, or Arknights World Terra. Ooh, I should probably check those out when I can. Yeah, should probably check those out when I can. I just don't have that much time to like stream and stuff. Oh my god, there's still no one. Oh, finally, there's someone, there's finally someone gonna go and pick up my food for delivery. Freaking finally. Someone's on their way there. Okay. Thank freaking God. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to add you in Mongsa that. Okay, I need to add you after. No, wait. Yeah, yeah, I'll add you after. There's also someone who did a breakdown of each country at Arknights, and what their real world counterpart is, what counterpart. Let me guess, Ursus is Germany? Is Ursus Germany? And then, like, Lungmen is obviously Hong Kong, right? And the Victoria, I'm assuming, is England. England, UK. Actually, Russia. Okay. Because I thought, like, with the whole like mask and stuff, like the gas mask stuff, I thought it'd be like Germany. But yeah, but yeah, now you say it's Russia. Oh yeah, because Botorokasti, and then it's like, oh yeah, that sounds Russian. You're right. Ursus is Russia. Wait, yeah. No one would offer the infected any help. We were no volunteer army. We had nothing like the brave walk from the age of Mikhail the Huge Ears. We had no city of our own, and we hardly even had buttes to heal up. The other one with all the music is Germany. I can't spell the name for the life of me. I see. Leiternian. Ah, okay. Okay. We're on the YouTube got it. Leiternian. Okay. Okay. So the music one is Germany, where all the music ops are, as even the recent ones that had like elemental damage, AoE. Okay. All right. Virtuoso. I think her name is Virtuoso. Also, why is it Hui Che? I thought Chen Hui Chen Hui Che is like, you know, Chen's name, unless Hui Che is a surname used by Chen and Tallulah. Because every time the name Hui Che pops up, I thought it's Chen, but no, we're following Tallulah's story. Surname. Ah, okay. All right. Okay. So Hui Che is a surname, and then Chen's the okay. Tallulah is telling her story to Chen. Oh, that's what's happening. Yeah, because I'm doing this like once per week, so I end up like forgetting some details here and there amongst all the reading. Okay. No one would offer the infected any help. We were no volunteer army. We had nothing like the brave walk from the age of Mikhail and the Huge Ears. We had no city of our own, and we hardly even had fields to heal up. The originium grows on our skin, and the scant few weapons we hold are stark. The snow in our mouths melt into our water. Our stomachs are filled with grass seed and bark. And so they sang. I learned a good few of those in short order. We were just some infected with nowhere to go. I became more and more sure coming to the northern tundra first was the right choice. Nothing but people with nowhere to return, and nowhere to go, wherever you went. The infected in the cities singled out by the common folk. The races of each country looking on one another with suspicion of their differences. Only out on the tundra do people become a little simpler. Also, something that might help you is A-Ship GitHub for Arknights. It shows information on every op as well as having a calculator for the recruitment. Oh, is it for like gacha needs? If it's for gacha needs, I'm not that not that deep into the gacha side of things. I just gacha for the characters I want. Early on when I first started, it was Salek because I did this whole like quick smasher pass through all Arknights characters last year. And then like Salek is like okay, I like her design. And then like chat told me like what kind of character she is, and it's like, okay, yeah, I will declare her as like the #1 waifu in the Arknights. And then as I play through the game, I like Cruz a lot, just because her crocodile is cute. And like I read through her files as like a Cruz and Cruz Ginkling. I was like, okay, yeah, she's very cool. She's very badass. I like her a lot. So waifu is Salek. Favorite character is Cruz. And then after which I save up for Chen de Hongdae. Yeah, and then I got her. I saved up 300 rolls. I skipped so many things just for her. Just have to do with the recruitment tags top up and so off. Ah, okay. The recruitment tags, yeah. I use a site for it, yeah. I use a site that lets me click through the stuff. And I believe someone in my Discord also gave me the link for that too. It is to help you get guaranteed 4-star or 5-star character recruitment so you can get more yellow certs. Yeah, I think I use the website version. Let me just Google it real quick. Let me see if like what I'm currently using is the one you guys are talking about, because like I did at one point I was using like the Game Press one, but then like the Game Press one like for some reason has been bugged out for quite a long time. Nice recruitment tag. Recruitment calculator. Yeah, I'm using ashit. Yeah. ashit.github. Yeah. This is the one I'm using right now. Yeah. It's exactly the one I'm using right now since the Game Press one kind of bugged out in like the visuals and stuff. So I've been using this one instead. Let me just pop it on stream real quick. Yeah, this is the one I'm using right now. Thanks, guys. Right now, I used to use GamePress, but they busted their site to hell and back. I mean, I mean, if you like recruitment stuff aside, like reading through like their like the character files and like the skills and whatnot, and like the quick summary of like well, what are the pluses and what are the minuses, negatives for like the characters. Those are still useful at least. Yeah, those are still useful at least. I also check them out whenever I'm bored too. Like whenever I'm bored at work, nothing better to do. I'll like put up Arknight Game Press and then like read through characters, upcoming characters and stuff. I wanted to go back south, but this time, I probably wouldn't be going alone. Infected dying of frostbite and hunger on the tundra is not the same as infected dying of their illness on their own land. The infected should pioneer their own city. If Ursus doesn't allow it, then Ursus should be changed. You can go directly to the operatives page, but they used to have like operatives but sorted by release date and even race. You can't access those pages anymore, they're all broken. Oof. Also, never spend gold stars to get headhunting permits unless you have 258 gold stars to buy all the tiers of hunting per. Otherwise, it is not worth doing. Yep, 100% agree. I did exactly that when I was going for Chen de Hongdae. Yeah. I did not buy any shop operators. Like I think Calcit at one point was the shop operator, and I think Golden Glow as well. I can't remember. Like they were shop operators, and then I skipped them because I was still saving for like Chen de Hongdae at the time, and I did not have the 258 to like buy all of the headhunting permits. And recently I bought shop operator Surtur. So now I'm saving up to 4 gold certs again. You've only ever bought Hoshiguma, and that is because you got tired of having her outfit, but not. I see. I feel like that happens to a lot of Arknights players. It's like, I like this character, I like their outfit, but I don't have the character yet. I kind of did the same thing with like Salek. I think I did the same thing with Salek. I like bought her like dress before I got her, and then I got her, and then like down the line, Salek has this new swimsuit outfit. Yeah, best outfit. Let's go. Really shows off her assets. You only bought 5 stars? Really? 5 stars, not 6 stars. That's surprising. I thought people would go buy 6 stars of all things. It's slowly but surely buying all the outfits one or two at a time when it comes to the older stuff. And if I can, all the new ones is... Wow, you reach that point where you're just like, alright, I've been playing since launch, I have pretty much every character there is to get, and at this point I have nothing else to farm for other than outfits. You reach that point, huh, Ralix? I don't think I'll get to that point. Like I like reading the stories. I like reading the stories in Arknights. I don't think I would gacha for every character. But for now, my gacha goals for this game would be the Dungeon Meshi collab. I want to get all the characters. I'm glad Senshi is not a gacha character. He is a play through the event and get for free character. Cause Senshi's my favorite one. I love the Dungeon Meshi collab, and I love the Dungeon Meshi like core group. And then of course W Alter, yeah. So I've only have two things I'm saving for right now. You still liking playing the characters, but you refuse to spend primes on pools. Ah, gotcha. Gotta save that prime for all the outfits. Exile, abdication, leaving the country. In the end, you were still a homeless vagabond. Whenever you told of a place that admit the infected, you were telling a fairy tale. If the infected wanted to regain their dignity, they needed strength, unity, and a change in the status quo. If we could gain the backing of the infected guerrillas, then maybe this quest of ours would have some chance of success. It was important for the infected to regain their confidence. It was crucial for us to have any sense of meaning in our lives. Yours are Wizardell, Logos, and Siege Alter. Oh yeah, Siege Alter got announced. Right. I do have Siege, so if I get Siege Alter, then I'll have like the max trust bonus already if I get her. I think I got Siege through the first 10 roll in the starting banner. I still have another 10 roll for a guarantee, and I still have not done that. Yep, and that's actually kind of a common thread among Kimi. Primes are for fits, not full pull. Interesting. Fact, in Warframe there's Fashion Frame. In Arknights there's Fashion Knights. W Alter is definitely on the list. You're not particularly keen on any others that are coming out until the collab units, but I'm a collector. I don't like missing out on limited units like the collab ones. Fair, yeah. I kind of like I also like gacha to like get all the 5 stars and 6 stars in both R6 banners so far. Also the Monster Hunter banner as well, with like Yato and like Oh my god, order got cancelled? Are you serious? I ordered food and then it got cancelled. Jesus Christ. I was looking forward to eating this food. I was so looking forward to eating this food. Yeah, I ordered since like an hour and a half ago. Literally right before I started streaming. I ordered right before I started streaming, an hour and a half ago. And there were no riders who were willing to pick it up. Like, bro. Well, I guess I know where not to order from now. Now I need to like quickly order something else. I might order the same thing I've been ordering for the past week, just cause like, alright, I have no time. I have no time. I need to order something that guarantees me food. Shit. Did the driver? No, because like the food I'm ordering is like in the mall, so the rider would have need to like park their bike and then go walk all the way inside the really big mall to grab the food and walk all the way out of the really big mall to their bike and then drive to my place. And then once they're at my place, they have to walk because it's a giant cordon off area, and they have like with guards and stuff, and they have to like walk in because there's no way, they're not allowed to like drive their bike in the area. So yeah, it's a bit of a troublesome troublesome to like get good, go to the place to pick up the food and go and like take the food to me. Yeah, take the food to me is not an issue so far, but yeah, I've gotten like rejections from like a couple of places. I've rejected from a couple of places that I tried to order but couldn't get any. Okay, what do I do now? Pesto salad, maybe pasta? Maybe pasta. I could maybe pesto chicken pasta. Yeah, that could work. I could go for a pasta. Packaging. Spaghetti, panini, macaroni. I will take spaghetti. All right. You went for bro on getting all the current R6 units that are in game because you were on a hiatus doing the original R6 run. Ooh, okay. I also see a shit ton of videos like saying like a shit ton of videos. Well, to be fair, I've only seen a couple. I've only seen a couple of videos, and they're all like, don't bother building Ash, cause Ash sucks now in the current meta. There are way better characters for you to like use / pull. So you can pull for her cause she's limited, but she sucks. Compared to everything else you can be using right now. So don't bother building her and whatnot. So but I still got her. Got her outfit. I was gonna build her as well. Build her to like E2 and stuff. But once I reach E180, and then like okay, I need to farm the stuff, and then I saw the videos, and I'm just like, oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Good thing it doesn't matter which characters you build. Yeah, at least there's that. You know? It doesn't matter which characters you pull. It's completely fine. You can just use whatever you want. You can make anything work, kind of thing. Probably not building myself, but that's because I have Exia. Yeah, I got Exia too. But I use Cruz the King Glint and Cheng the Holiday over her because Cruz is my favorite character, and I like Chen, and Chen Holiday is like super strong. Just that I haven't like replaced anyone in my current lineup that thus far. For a long time, I've always been like, all right, 2 guards. I'm gonna use Irene S3, and Chongus. I have maxed out Chongus module and S3, so he's like at the peak of its strength. He is at the peak of its strength. Without any other like operator boosting him and whatnot. Really, you don't use Chen Alter much very often. That's interesting to hear. Okay. Alright, I ordered a different food. Hopefully this food will arrive on time because I could really use some food before I head out for work today. I could really use some food at home before I head out for work today. Man. Lin is very good in the main CC map, by the way, if you're still having trouble. Oh, I don't have Lin. I don't have Rat. I don't have a Snow Globe Rat. I see like Lin being like super useful. Like she can't die. I've seen people use her to not die at all. But I don't have her yet. Alright, I ordered food. We're gonna come back to the voice acting. You only use like 2 of your high meta operators, and that's Mountain and GG. Ah, Golden Glow. I want to get Golden Glow just because of like the artist. If you know, you know who the artist, like who the artist became at some point in their lifetime. That was very short lived. because of condition, I believe. Yeah. Alright, okay. Tallulah going to trying to find a city to take refuge with the infected. Going from north to south. No doubt about it, it's here. Those patrolmen set up new sentries around the abandoned city. Those black swaddle, black shell vermin, chewing away at the crops, leaving not even a scrap for us. This city's been derelict for over 10 years now. Its core facilities were towed away, and none of its inhabitants stayed behind. The buildings and the city plates left might someday be pulled apart and picked clean too. Which noble's turf was this originally? Baron Neva, knifed to death in a riot. Every possible hair of his within 100 kilometers had already been uprooted. Who did it? Sounds vicious. Royalists. The First Army had plenty of them. I don't get it. Tallulah, you said a few days ago, right? The Great Rebellion was carried out by the current Emperor and the old military noblemen. So why would the army help the Emperor kill nobles? You know about Relics? Yeah. I'm glad that, you know, she's still doing pretty okay. And like, you know, she had another daughter in the game. Who's a Cautis, I think? I think she's a Cautis. From the recent, like, I believe she's from the recent Australian-based, like, event a while back. With, like, Swarmy? I think that's the 5-star operator name. 2 daughters and a son, yeah. She has 2 daughters and a son in this game. The principal force driving the Great Rebellion was the age before it. Those Ursus military nobles who stood to gain everything from Ursus's epoch of relentless outward expansion. After the new emperor ascended, it was natural that it spit out every city, all the resources, and the entire population they swallowed up. At that time, most of Ursus's army was under the direct control of the military nobles. But the royalists were no slow thinkers. One fewer noble meant one less share of the spoils. Then, once they disposed of those nobles, the silver made its way back to their pockets. The risk was high, but they had the capital to make that foray. And that's why, during the Great Rebellion, past the cities all saving their own hides, the royalists probably inflicted the biggest losses on the families with a hand in the rebellions. So they say, it was the actual rebel armies who held the advantage in the Great Rebellion. Then the royalists would have been hanged and the emperor placed under house arrest, consent forced by the prerogative of those goddamn putrefying nobles littering the military. All the lordly dukes and their armies would have split Ursus up into countless smaller regimes. At least internally, they were sure things would go that way. And don't forget, back in reality, all those young officers on the rise after the Great Rebellion played out with siding with the new emperor. They were probably just siding with the money. I see. So the nobles like went and killed other nobles just to get more profit. I see. At the end of it all, it was still fought for money. Correct. You have answers for everything, don't you, Tallulah? The one who taught me all this was so arrogant. He didn't even care how much I took in. I could probably rattle that crap off you without even thinking about it. That's enough. God knows you're plenty smart. Why come here then? You already said any place a person could live is long gone. How you figure anything out of all their nonsense ramblings these past few days? How you figure out the patrol unit would be here? All the villages in the area were planning to move. If a catastrophe is not coming, then that only leaves one reason. It's the rotten patrolmen coming to stay. If it were some army passing through, the villagers wouldn't dare think of moving. It should be because the harvest season just ended. The patrol unit will carry out their routine inspections now, making sure the tax collectors haven't gone into the villages yet. The nearest city still operating is Shirazburg. It's mainly light industry. It's only stop over here to procure resources at most. Most villages in the vicinity don't have a landhold loader protecting them, so those rotten patrolmen have flocked in from all over. They must have seen things were ripe for the picking. Originally, they were just a ragtag organization of rogues tracking down the infected. Now they're all old geezers on a rampage who will stoop to any low. Then let's wipe them out. Our days here will be a lot more peaceful if we do. We should. We don't have the capacity. Huh? So what the hell are we here to do? Ages. Ages are attacking the sentries here. Guerrillas? Right. Infected guerrillas. Damn, that's... Man. Empress above. It isn't easy to make contact with them. We've been piling up information for 3 whole months. Now we finally scooped an opportunity. Didn't care much when you said a few days ago we were looking for another group. But if I know you were looking for guerrilla fighters, man. But you have an easy time linking up with the southern city infected. Is it really that hard to get in touch with these guys? If you want to survive in the city, you need to be proactive about your intel and collaborators. If you want to survive out on the tundra, what you need is solid tactics and a lifestyle that keeps Ursus' spies guessing at all times. The infected have plenty of messages, and the infected have their own methods and channels to get the signal out. The guerrillas? The guerrillas will only ever talk to the tundra infected. The guerrillas don't want to be found, that's the thing. Neither do they want to join up with anyone. They accept the infected into their group and train them to become fighters. They're probably not exactly like I'm hoping, but the guerrillas are still undoubtedly going strong, with no signs of slowing down. At the very least, there have been 2 small guerrilla bands who've exchanged resources with infected settlements 10 kilometers out. Even if the local infected won't talk, it wouldn't have been the army who left those fire pits outside their villages. Okay, here's what they're here to do. Destroy this freshly built sentry outpost, and make sure the patrolmen go down with it. Everyone, sit tight here. Be on alert. Patrolmen could be fleeing through these parts. It's a long way out from Shirazburg, and the sentries have barely set up. They won't hold out. They'll retreat, as long as they haven't been annihilated by the guerrillas, that is. Hide yourselves. If we run into 2 or 3 patrol units bands at once, we won't be able to take them. Tallulah, are you going alone? Let me. If we want to make contact with the guerrillas, we'll need to show them we're not hostile. And if we end up skirmishing, you could just as easily escape. Are you treating us like cowards? I've never met people braver than you. And that's why, to your fellow infected compatriots, you are crucial. If they want to be alive down the line, that's all the more reason they need you. Which is the better choice? You live, or we sacrifice more for my sake? It should be plenty obvious. You're still looking down on us. I put in a great deal of thought into this decision, and everyone will be better off, by the way. So don't run your mouth. You're just pissed now. Like we're not all burning inside. If you think we don't understand you, newsflash, it feels like you don't bother getting what we think either. A decision means nothing to us. We came back with you all the way from the northwest, and it wasn't for any decision. You fight well. You let us all eat. You taught us a hell of a lot more than we knew before. I don't understand you well, but as far as I'm concerned, you're different from the city dwellers, or even the infected in the mines. You just don't want us to die, right? Tallulah, look at us. Think we're scared? We're no cowards. Bet it never crossed your mind. Compared to drifting endlessly, we're a hell of a lot more prepared to die with you. What if I told you I saw this coming long ago, and just hoped you wouldn't do it this way? Why? Because I won't die. It's okay. Let me go. Less casualties this way too. Besides, I'm the deathless. In the words of a repulsive monster. Wait, Tallulah. Like hell we let anyone look down on us. We don't want the thing we're begging for them. Just let us come with you. No. Only executioners rank people by the murder in them. You've already won respect for the fact that you stepped forward. If anyone looks down on you, that's the one who truly deserves to be scorned. Fine. Wait, Tallulah. You're seriously going with just a single sword? A list of names and a book of frequency numbers too. Remember, my friends, these are far more important than my swords. If you're not a Draco, you won't survive a clash with the gorillas, my dear infected friend. Tallulah regretted it a little. She didn't run into the stomach-dropping terror that was the gorillas. She didn't caught sight of their iconic ages. She never so much as glimpsed a single worn Ursus armament, nor any of the fabled towering sarcasms who walked with the gorillas even. For better or for worse, she encountered the Yeti squad, and it was cold. She lit a fire and jumped into the last of the patrol unit's watchtowers, out of the startled, certain gaze of a white-wrapped group of Yetis. Ah, this is where she first encountered the Yeti squad with Frost Nova and Patriot. Careful the list doesn't burn. It's so cold though. Too cold, she thought. Need to warm this place up a little. Okay. Cold, only perceive. Alright. Are you fighting Yeti Squad now then? Are you fighting Yeti Squad in this stage? Let's see. Well, there's no saving the locals anymore, I believe, in the stage since we're roaming around and stuff. Alright, Potato PC, let me just pause real quick. Oh, there's a dialogue. Okay, give me a sec. I need to go piss real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm back. Yetis. Perhaps you don't know me yet, but I'd like to make a request. If you could please not regard me as an enemy right now, would that be okay? I'll repay in kind, I guarantee. I wouldn't even dare to send a single spark your way. If that's still not enough for you, I can stand at the frontmost line. I'll be a vanguard. I won't guard my back. This isn't some race to piss me off, stranger. The Yeti squad doesn't like fighting dirty. In this battlefield, the patrol units are our only enemies. As for you and your questions, we can talk later. That I may fight alongside the Yetis is a great honor to me. Our ice crystals won't interfere with you. That doesn't mean an arrow or two of ours won't hit you by chance, stranger. Anyone guarantee far surpasses 1,000 honey words, Miss Yeti. I don't know how much you can actually help us. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna... Alright. Okay. Oh, we're supposed to face up. Oh. Oh, that's awkward. That's very awkward. What? 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 Oh! Oh, an enemy passed through. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. I am dumb. I am dumb. Okay. Alright, I was like, where am I supposed to look? Where am I supposed to look? There's an enemy that went from left to right at the bottom. Okay. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. That was the first fail. You see what I mean when I say like I don't think I'm ready for CC. I don't think I can do like CC max level. If I follow a guy that's like that's kind of defeats the purpose of fun of like beating the stage. I had to in the past because I needed the randoms, I needed the resource farms, so that I have the rolls. Okay. Alright. Come on. Okay. Skip. And then here. I'm gonna put down a crocodile. Yep, a crocodile to help out with this. Resource giving at risk 620. Okay. Crocodile power! Yeah, we're not gonna make it in time. Another potential operator. Ah, okay. Crocodile power! Alright. Let there be healing. Alright. Can't hit them there. Alright, we got healing all around. I may replace Crocodile power. Chungus, do the thing. I might need to use this. I might need to use this. No crocodile power. Crocodile power. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Alright, retreat, and then just gonna put down here. Alright, so that path is covered. We're fine now. Got healing all around. Yeah, Chungus is not quite ready yet. Chungus is not quite ready yet. All right, put you down. We should be safe, I think. We should be safe with this. Oh, never mind. It's time. Thank God for Irene. Thank God for Irene. Crocodile power. Bong. Chungus need to get his setup already. Worst comes to worst, I still have Fiala to do some field clearing. Alright, Chungus is ready. Alright. He's set up and ready. Did it. Okay, cool. There's 2 more units. There's 2 more units and we're done. It's just that they're a little bit further away. And then we're just gonna go this. Yay! We cleared it. Let's go! Let's go. Let me guess, the whatchamacall? The challenge mode is some of the spaces are blocked off. I'm gonna guess that is the case. It was what left the deepest impression on her current self. It was the day her noble life came to an end. Radiant noble. It looks like a vampire. You're back. I thought you weren't fond of that sword. Why carry it on your person? Just may as well be. Oh? The smell of mud is stuck to your clothes. No smell of blood though. Nor anything singed. Your maid Seven mentioned you were in a rush to meet me. So much so you did not bathe nor change. Let me hazard a guess. You haven't done anything. Did you find a better way, Tallulah? Or of dealing with this store on the north side? You found a better way and thus did not do as I told you to, is that it? You didn't just want me to eliminate Major Antonio. He tried to trick me into killing a child. Cache. Oh, you're Cache. A child. Antonio was taking his son on a trip, and you had me frame him so the gendarmerie would beat him to death on his way to the city next over. His son would have had no chance of escaping. He's a snake, aka Fidia. Oh. Like Snake Mommy? Like Snake Mommy? Antonio makes an art of covering himself. You should easily have been able to tell that young boy was not his son. I taught you this. In times when we have greater goals, we cannot avoid making sacrifices in our morality and resources. Given you let Antonio go, the next time he surfaces may well be in the residence of some Victorian Secret Service official. Those horrid felines would then surely make a fine point of our foreign neighboring city shipping routes for the whole year. and take it as a pretense to identify our trading partners, investigate our resources, draw an outline of our import and export itineraries, and produce a clear grasp of our defense arrangements. I've already destroyed the files. Wonderful! Very well done. You are quite capable, aren't you? But, Tallulah, how do you intend to certify to all Acid that Antonio had never seen in those records before? Polkek is a bird, but she's based on half bird, half snake mythological creature. Ah, okay. If he did not know their contents, why take them with him? And how would you prove that he betrayed your dukedom? Betray Ursus? Why didn't you go to question him or seize him? Why go straight to eliminating him? I do not need to give proof. Questioning him will grant him the opportunity to dispute his charges and escape punishment. His conduct cannot be pardoned. If he may have possibly done so, then as far as I'm concerned, as Ursus is concerned, as the laws and decrees are concerned, that is sufficient. He is not allowed to have possibly done so. Antonio had already been dealt with. After you destroy the files, my scales clean up the remainder for you. I knew it. I just knew. You wouldn't let him go. I've only been training you ceaselessly so that you may step by step become ever better. Now, you see that you have once again failed my expectations. You did not work as well as you did last time, Tallulah. Your performance at the Shuvata conference was outstanding, Tallulah. And you ought to admit too that you revel in how it feels. How it feels to stand on a peerless summit. Yep, guilty before proven innocent. Ooh. Don't ridicule me. Everything about you only stokes the anger in me to a roar. Then you must surely revel even more in the feeling of perfection. I'm very clear on your misgivings, and I understand how you think too. That is why the scales let that boy acting as his son run free. How about that, Tallulah? That wasn't something out of reach for your lone capability, is it? The boy in question was his son. Was his son. It makes no difference if he wasn't. When that boy comes of age, he'll find you, and he'll take a revenge for his father. Then perhaps you should prepare. Prepare for some far-flung moment to take revenge for your own father. Tallulah, the one who killed him, is still alive and well, after all. Me. I've given you the answer before. You must be sufficiently trained to the point you are capable of personally avenging him. And you currently are not yet so. You can shut up now, Cache. Expecting that, Tallulah. Expecting your own personal wants. I do have ever high hopes that you may become an outstanding individual. An executioner, a Lee Gendamari, a noble officer, a conspirator, a killing machine of a caster? When you say an outstanding individual, is that what you mean? Tallulah, no. I long for an heir. I never imagined you'd say something so sickening outright. But, well, I'm sorry, Duke. Your hopes are all fruitless. I can see you've gotten fired up. Tell me then, Tallulah. Tell me something. What is it you've done that has you so pleased with yourself? Half a year ago, I got a hold of a small splinter of Originium ore. And can you guess what I did with it? I embedded it in my own arm. Oh. With wonderful results. I am infected already. I'm an infected now, Duke Cache. My life is wound short, and your schemes, your plans, your investments are all for naught. You have no way to use me ever again. Everything I am was by your own design, wasn't it? And now no longer. Ah, truly. An unforeseen method. Does it taste good? The flavor of your conspiracy bled dry. Cache, I've already become what Ursus and the world at large most reviles. We most despicable infected, across the cities, the tundras, the barrens, we most depraved, lowly infected. And if your sister saw you like this, would she be happy? Well, she kinda is an infected too now at this point, so... Don't you? What is it that made you scheme? Rebel against me so, my daughter? You. You deceived me, lied to me. You say Wei Yanwu masterminded the murder of my father. You never told me they confronted you together, drove you out of Lungmen. You never told me what role you played in my father's death. Even if Wei Yanwu killed him, even if he is guilty, even if he deserves to die for it. You can't escape blame either. On the surface, you treat your subjects well. Help with settling the villages around the city, give the infected stable residence. But in actuality, you have the infected and your residents living entirely different lives. You let the inhabitants feed their own egos on the infected. You taken this city, plundering its own residents, and embellish it into a duty, to the point they push around the infected and the nomadic non-dwellers to bring themselves comfort. Is this your dukedom then? Is this your city and your rule? You use inequality to mold a facade, and a facade to expand your influence? I cannot endure this any longer. Even if I didn't fault your hypercritical means and twisted tricks, your pathological lies and false benevolence already had me at wit's end. I taught you this before, Tallulah. I taught you, in this period of excessive calm, they cannot accept mutual, equal treatment. Not unless we draw this period of mediocrity to an end. You and I may have accepted their autonomy, just as the Colombians and Syracusans have. But what of themselves? They will elect their next consul and their next lord, because they do not esteem others. They only fear authority and violence. Not only that, they don't allow for anyone braver than themselves, smarter than themselves, kinder, more merciful. Not unless you are the Duke or the Emperor. You sympathize with them. You sympathize with my subjects. Sympathize with such residents whose backs are forced against the wall by tax collectors and bureaucrats. That is wonderful. Moreover, even you continue to force yourself to spit vile slurs that humiliate the infected soul. I do vaguely recall. You constantly make revisions to my policies in even greater attempts to protect them. So much that you didn't even fear arousing the citizens' wrath. I have spent a great deal of time ironing their moods out, Tallulah. I'm not sympathizing with them. You certainly do love them. Why you? I'm very gratified, Tallulah, that you should truly care for them. You come to resemble me more and more, my daughter. Who the hell gave you the right to keep saying this crap? But your superficial actions will not and cannot succeed. And what makes you think you know what I'm going to do? You don't have the power. No matter should all people some desire to reach one single good outcome, those people as ever still may fail. Tallulah, it is because that golden outcome of theirs and your daydreams are fundamentally distinct. You have no ability to make differing people endorse some identical action. Their disputes will clash and devolve, and that cannot be avoided. How can a sarcast face a sancta? How can a soul from Camures face a soul from Ursus? How can a sturdy yet toilsome bear face an arrogant yet impotent hippogriff? You think to let them know how to act? What an arrogant notion, my daughter. You wish to take this appearance and this rank of yours and appeal to them to do something? Ah, of course, this I know. You certainly could do so. Talula, in time, you will rule those destined to follow you. You have inherited the black snake's knowledge. The red dragon's blood flowed through you. You walk the bear's land, and you thumb through the hippogriff's history. Okay, Black Snake, I'm assuming he's talking about himself, Cachet, and Red Dragon, I'm assuming as in like, you know, the Lungman blood, Lungman like royal family blood. Bearland, walking the Bearland means like treading in Ursus. Thumb through the hippogriff's history though. I don't know hippogriff. I don't know what that one mean. No person should be born to be ruled by another, but they crave your rule. For all their lives, they've been awaiting someone like you to rule over them. Ursus may well tremble for you, my daughter. Those who rule others will inevitably be ruled themselves by the stronger, Kalshe. Ah, now that is a concept close to me, Talula. Let me give you your final lesson then. Talula, we will come to transcend this sort of transient worldly rule. The last emperor is dead, yet his shadow still casts upon these great lands of ours. His will, his force of mind, have already passed beyond that era. He inherited the true empire of Ursus, sustains Ursus' flourishing lands, lets the people of Ursus live. Should we lose the sun, the luxuriant branches and stems that Ursus grows will once wither away. And that, all that will remain across this world, is inferior creatures. Even ever more putrid, sucking the nutrients from each other. Draco are from Victoria, Western, and Victoria Dragon, and Lungman are from Yan, Eastern. Ah, Eastern Dragon. Okay, all right. Okay, got it. Oh, the Fruit Rider is around the corner, so he should be wherever they are. I should be walking towards my place now. Cool. These people you have seen, they take pleasure in savagery, widespread slaughter, masochism, and are at once fearful and selfish. You dream of education and ideology to draw them in. Oh, dog barking. That means food might be here. I'll be right back, chat, and then I'll read the rest of Cash Chase dialogue. Okay. Hey, I got food. but it's a bit smaller than I expected. It's my first time ordering from this restaurant. Okay, let's finish this, and then I'm probably gonna end stream after I finish this cutscene, so I can eat food, rest, and then head out for work stuff. Your dream of education and ideology to draw them in, enlighten them, but you don't know that they bear not the slightest interest in what you have to say. Talula, you deserve to know this. They have survived across this world of ours for countless years, and have become accustomed to a certain deep-rooted way of life. You are merely a stranger, crashing in on it. So-called rulers, so-called nobles, so-called armies, merely the people of strength, the people lapped in luxury, the people who withstood training. Domains can shift, armies can rebuild, rules can fall to ruin. No rule can endure, except where the voluntary will of Ursus' people follows. They will never be ruled. They only press forward, forever. The small charity you make is exchange for obedience, for unrealistic expectations. And how the hell would you know what they're meant to be? It was Ursus that ravaged them to this point. I am very clear about it. I am all too clear about it. And this is why you think they will go with you. For their bread, their potatoes, their clean water and bonfires. Is this how you would promise them? They will. And then, once they starve, their first thought will be to make a meal of your corpse. If you carry such unrealistic fantasies of them, you will hate them. You will surely hate them. Cache, I am not you. I am nothing whatsoever like you. Yet you already are the same as me. You simply have not been roused from your daydreams yet. In truth, you can and may leverage all you have at hand. If you have some gold, then go. Use terror to destroy terror. Use life to lose life. Use sacrifice to guide sacrifice. Use ignorance to breed ignorance. Use suffering to manage your suffering. You have learned all of these methods. They are already your arms. All that's left is to learn to make use of them. To get used to them. Until your beloved people understands, in the truest sense of their word, their country and the significance of their existence. I can't even tell what you're spouting all this hell-ridden doctrine for, if anything. Oh, isn't that Arknights stream? It's the same. I started stream today, 2.5 hours ago. It's around that time every Thursday. It's Thursday for me right here in Southeast Asia. 11 a.m. is when I start. Right now it's 2 p.m. Yeah, it's 2 p.m. right now. Between 11 to 11:30. So I'm doing this once per week thing. If you'd like to know, feel free to follow my Discord or my Twitter. I believe I did at least leave my Twitter in my YouTube description. There's also my Discord that you can find through my Twitch profile. I don't have it on YouTube just cause like I want to minimize the chances of people coming to my server just to scam people, because that has happened a few times already, even with verification and everything. So yeah, it's 2 a.m. here. Yep, that means it's 11 p.m. for your time. 11 p.m. for your time. I'm assuming it's Wednesday night for you. Yeah, Wednesday into Thursday. Yeah. So it's around that time for when I usually do Arknights streams every week. While every other day, I post my schedule in my Discord and my Twitter, so you can see like what time I stream and what content I'll be streaming. Yeah. Other than subscribe and YouTube, feel free to drop me a follow on Twitch as well, which I pin on the post. because that's where most of the people that watch my stream are there, and YouTube stream is one I just happen to have, just to like let people find me. Yeah. All this, in fact, all this you will confront. How about this, my daughter? You don't trust me, so I wish to make a wager with you. In these many years, the original art I have cultivated in you have long since budded. Their time to fruit is already now. What did? In your life to come, you need only raise doubt of all you persist in. You need only raise the slightest hatred of the ones you proclaim your compatriots, and those who you think ought to be free. And you will immediately settle this wager between us. It is whether in that moment you will walk the path I taught you. Perhaps in these coming years, you will be fortunate enough to avoid those conditions yet. You may, with your luck, be living within that fairy tale land. Perhaps the people before you will chance to have secret sorrows. They can be understood, explained. Oh, they were forced into helplessness. I can wait. This country can wait. Be it 3 years, 5 years, a decade, a century, you will only arrive at the same answer. Though you will not live and infect this life for long, I know that day will come. The empire of Ursus finds itself in a period of repeated ailments. Crops will not grow on the soil of the barrens. Soil and shadow can only bear forth flowers of corruption. You may be betrayed by those you adored. You may witness the moments in which your friends die for you. You may realize the expectations you held for the future have lost all meaning. Because all that you do in other people's eyes still cannot make up for the pressure you bring about with your appearance, your status. You will realize it all can be sacrificed. You will realize that all love themselves more than their neighbors. You will come to know that your proud struggle symbolizes nothing at all. You will come to see me. These great lands you threw yourself to do not want you. You will see your thoughts, your actions become non-existent. You will see them spurn all you revered. Your life, your dignity and philosophy void of all significance. Because these people, who you suppose to call noble, are but ambling corpses. All I have encountered, you will encounter too. You want me to surrender? No, I truly am using these original arts. This is no deception nor threat. Oh, that said, my arts are utterly feeble. All I have taught you constitutes the foundations of these arts. These arts, in the moment you reject me, will carry no impact whatsoever. But should you recognize me, should you have understood me, should you realize just the sort of world you're standing in? Tick tock, chime, chime, chime. You will become me. Us as the future will from then on be in your hands. What are you talking about? What do you mean by all this? Conscious manipulation? Thought suggestion? Have you gone insane? It was you who taught me to withstand these arts. It was you who taught me how to break free from the psyche's original arts. Stop. Why would I use such contemplatable, destructive arts on my own hair? My arts only expedited a course of events. Expedited your recognition of this great world of ours. You questioning yourself, doubting yourself, loathing yourself, and seeing clearly anew your own course. So Kashi's art has something to do with like mind manipulation, or something like Amiya's. Sans these arts, all these would have happened. They were just to get you there a little faster. Everyone in the city, living a make-believe normal life, has learned to hypnotize themselves. They are skilled in escaping from the facts, taming themselves with rules and morals, using the lowly shell of the loser to hide just how easily harmed they are by cruelty. Cruel reality. But I have supplied you a set of armor, a sort of arms, and an ego. These can save you your self-doubt and self-harm in the course of it all. Save you your distress, your struggle, conserve your time. You will stand up ever faster than you were kicked down by reality, and you will be reborn. You needn't spend too much of your life denying your own self. All I have taught you will once again bear anew within your mind, and you will, as a spinning silk from the cocoon, weave anew the knowledge. You will rid yourself of your superstitions, and in your well-rounded garden of wisdom, find a path winding, yet with certain end. Talula, Ursus's destiny breathes as one with you. The black snake shall walk with you. The immortal will shall never die. Mortal will. You. Are you cursing me? Are you trying to use yourself to mold me? No, Talula. This is not a curse. This is a blessing. I bless you, my daughter. The moment you wake from your unrealistic fancy of human nature, you will be conscious of why we struggle so for this land's most beautiful future. Yen language. I don't know what would be the Cantonese language of saying this. I know how to say shut up in Cantonese, but I don't know how to say you're full of other shit. Sao sang. All I know is that one. You're full of other shit. I never taught you such inflammatory Yan vernacular, but it may serve you to learn some. That's the role you'll be playing soon, after all. Huh. Obviously. You didn't let me talk like this in public, so I maintained my so-called image. It was to cover you. I calculated so as to make you think of others, but you denounced my proposals, profane my language. You remember all I've taught you and now want to flee, Talula. But I'm not worried, because in the end, you will come back to this path. The space between people is filled with hatred, and by that hatred, they are ruled. Love births hate. Indecisions births hate. Admiration births hate. Hatred is the inevitable outcome of interaction. It takes as little as two people to facilitate a sort of role. Unless they are like me and love all people equally. Will you hate me, Talula, for all of what I have done? This world will do to you. That is all. What you do has nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. I'll have no part of it. None. Ah, good. Truly splendid. Do not inherit the name, do not harness the authority, do not exploit the position. Wonderful, my child. You have great resolve. Go and establish your cause by your own hand. If you don't wish to inherit my domain and political resources, my wealth and my power, then by all means. You may seize them yourself. That you could do so would still fulfill my greatest dream. No one told you you could define my aspirations. No, of course I wouldn't dream of doing so. But no cashier would be willing to accept such a peasant present. To our diligent, prideful selves, it would be an insult. I've already taught you everything I can. As for all your goals from here on, they will be your own. My daughter, you truly are outstanding. You break off from all you've ever known without a second thought, in exchange for a new novel path. The infected will open up a very different sort of territory for you. Your actions upon this land we call Ursus will be unprecedented. Hey Luna, hope your leg's doing okay. She unsheathes a sword. I only came to face with you today for one thing. I didn't think I'd be forced to sit through your wicked, venomous sermon. Ah, have I been waiting for this day? I often wonder if Wei Yin will miss the chance to kill me, and instead will send one of his hands to do it. So it was you. It was always going to be you. To be an executioner for the one who murdered your father, and in place of him who will bear hatred, to kill who he hates. Oh, what a beautiful outcome. Your slaughter testifies to my point of view. I shall gladly give up resistance and die by your hand, my daughter. This action will form your bridge towards truth and allow my death to forge your foundations. Nah, man. I hope you get well soon, Luna. I hope you get well soon. I'm not your daughter. I'm not. I'm killing you to put a stop to your evil, once and for all. And then, Tallulah, you will do evil. I heard enough. And then you will do good, and you will recognize all the good I did. Ah, the sword. I never had the housekeeper confiscated. I'm not fond of this sword. You use arts much more than you use swords, but you were still allowed to carry it. It will remind you where you came from. Ah! And it will witness our path, yours and mine. Do you hate me, Tallulah? I won't be taken in. You rotten, putrid snake. You're a villain beyond all else. Your life ends here. Only the lobe of my lungs. Your strike was not accurate. I won't hate you, Cache. I may hate your endless, long-winded rants of history, but you yourself haven't earned my hate. I pity you. Your death only testifies to your loneliness, your vain attempt to turn yourself into a mirage. I'll let you know the sheer absurdity of all you espouse, now that you'll be able to know now. Not that you're able to know now. Wonder. Oh, with my death, Wei may feel a weight off him too. I look forward to when you bear your regret, your hate. Remember this. Tallulah, remember this. Your end is in me. Tallulah very carefully pulls out the sword from Duke's chest. Her mind is somewhere far, far away. She leaves the towering castle, leaves the city, outruns her pursuers. The seeds, already planted, waiting only to sprout. And so you came all the way to where we were. All of that was years ago now. After Cache died, did anything happen in the city? Did you run into any trouble? If anything happened, I probably wouldn't have ever reached your village. The city, after I left, I heard Cache's domain and wealth were quickly carved up among the Fourth Army. And as far as I go, nobody cares. Who care about some City girl. Not when she made herself scarce. I did one for the too far though. I only came to my senses once I was already at the old couple's place. Trust me, back then, my brain was a picture of a mess. I can barely even remember what I encountered along the way. Ma'am said that the day you came, you were bloody, tip to tail. It was half a miracle she could still wash those clothes clean. Did you ever wonder if maybe our village would secretly kill you? Wait, where's this coming from? Well, I'm just guessing. You must have thought of it. You wouldn't do that. Your harvests were good. You just put out the evening dance bonfire. You had fenced burden beasts and decorations hung outside on the walls. Your lives might have been tough, but you still enjoyed how you lived. You wouldn't have killed me. After that, not even the dance would feel right anymore. Who kills someone and stays calm as a lake? Only vicious monsters would, and they're not common at all. Don't you think you're too optimistic about people? I've seen too many bad things. In so many cases, they were done by those without another choice. If they had the choice to make, I know that the vast majority of people across the whole wide world would choose to be good people. And nothing like what Cache said. He said that all people were disgraceful, and you hate them, and you're evil in the end. All because you were so kind-hearted. What a horrible curse to want to make. It's about as poisonous as words can get. And that's why I'm sure I'll never hate anyone. Everything they do has a reason behind it. Do you want me to watch over you? Maybe that wouldn't be so bad. But what about after I'm gone? You'd have to figure things out on your own then. It's bad luck to be so ominous, you know. We'll always have to confront it. Us little infected sooner or later have to make our exits. Taking the little time we have left, and doing something that makes the fact we live worthwhile. There's nothing bad about that. I think the same way. It might not be easy, Alina. It might not be easy. But I still believe the infected should reunite as one. We should find where we belong again in Ursus. If possible, this world should in turn examine its own deeds. After that, it's not just the infected. Not just the infected. Whether Ursus, Victoria, Latinian, regardless of country, regardless of race, regardless of royal background. We'll sail away all these things that divide us. We should all have lives where we deserve to be equally loved. If someone stands in the way of that life, they will take back what's rightfully ours. If you want to do it, you could give it a trial run first. We'd probably be wiped out to the last. Wasn't your first step to challenge Ursus anyway? No matter what we do, it's all a challenge to Ursus. But when we give some, we gain some. Despite the fact the return is uncertain to be for us. I can't call to mind things as wicked as you could, but my impression is that things in the world might not be as good as you often suppose. You mean, Talula, do you only give so much so that you can gain? Alina, no, that's not right. What you're asking for is to... I know, but you need to think that way. I won't. I definitely won't. I believe all we've done will bear good fruit, and the reason is simple to match. Because they deserve that result. Because the creatures of this world deserve that fruit. Okay. Let's go. Are you going to join with the gorillas? I need them to approve of me first. It'll be difficult. It'll take more than difficulty to slow me down. Oh my god, we're still going. Frostnova. Here's the person who helped us back there. Keep your bows knocked. You're You're just like the rumors say. So cold, you Yetis. Cold enough to outstrip this awful winter weather. Are you their commander? Infected? Yes. You need to explain then. Why are you wearing an Ursus military officer's uniform? Average chapter 8 onwards experience. Oh god. I'll cut with a lot of lies for that. Any preferences? Fire. Wait. You just don't do human, do you? Are you the Yeti squad's leader? Why haven't you fired? She really did just help us now, sister. Promise. It's true. The Yeti. It's true, Yetis. I came here to seek assistance, as well as to assist you. Assist us? Let's shake on it, Captain Yeti. When conveying sincerity, I always hope to go to the equal and dignified route. Well, you're gonna lose your hand. I hope we can both have out ourselves a dignified, tranquil level dialogue. No. Try it. I think I peg who you are. Those originium crystals you're carrying have your arts, don't they? Heh. If I'm able to melt your eyes, would you be willing to hear me out a bit? Dream on. You couldn't. Let's try it. Fire and I shaking hands.
ドクター、やりましたよ。たとえ小さな勝利でも一つずつ積み重ねていけば、いつの日かきっと霧を貫く光になります。
Right before they shook hands. Who that man? you gush about that man. You gush about that man already.
こんにちは、ドクター。今日も元気いっぱ
Alright,
い
I
だ
need
ね。
to accept request and add. Ah, Virgon, there you are. You got Virtuoso too. And add. Request sent. Alright. Let me look at that, man. Yeah, it's called the character's called Lumen. Yeah. Here you go. Have fun. I distinctly remember you gush about Lumen. There's no one else in chat gush about Lumen. He is hot. He hot. Well, just type Lumen and Arknights and you'll be able to find them. Oh yeah, I haven't specialized this guy. Noom. I can get risk 120 with my ops. Really? I guess I'll have to try. Yeah, I'll probably do it off stream. Because like for Arknights I'm mainly just focusing on story for streaming. I'm not gonna be doing the CCA and like event stuff on stream. I used to do them in the past, but now because I want to focus on just the Arknights main story, and I still want to do a whole bunch of other things. Do you have CB? Yes, I do, but I have not built her yet. Yeah, I got CB very recently. I have not built her. All right. I got my pasta, my pesto pasta. We saw more men. Yes, there's a lot of men, a lot of men and women in this. I think this might be something you would like, Luna. Pesto, good. Yeah, Vigil is a wolf boy. Vigil summons like little wolves to help him too. Bark, 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 bark. I should probably build Executor the X4 Daria as well. Ian can replace her and borrow Lin. Yeah, I guess I have to borrow Lin because I don't have Lin. I think Luna, I think Stainless might be your type too. Oh. Anyways, review up. Give me the names. I don't remember them. Does Ayla count? I don't remember if Ayla has it. I don't think Ayla does. In review, I feel like I got one. I got paused recently. Ines, no, I don't have Ines. Silver Ash, I don't have Silver Ash. Tsukinogi, I don't think so. Tsukinogi is not a. Is she a 6-star? If she's a 6-star, then I don't have her. Oh, Passenger is a caster? Yeah. He's a kind of a dick, from what I heard. And he's not the type of guy I like to have on the team. Even though he's supposedly like really strong. 5-star. Then I might have her. I do have a lot of 5-stars. It does ring a bell. I feel like I might have her. Nope, don't have her. Oh well. 5-star supporter. Yeah. I don't think so. Yep. Oh, that's specialist. Totter. Yes, I do have Totter. I do have Totter. But I don't have him built. What's Totter again? Totter is 4, I believe. I only like use Totter for like base stuff. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I have him, but not built. Hot, yeah. Luna, you should play Arknights. You should play Arknights, Luna. You should play Arknights. The grind is so less painful than Hoyoverse games. Like, there's no RNG in stat equipment. Like, if you max them out, they're done. Just even level 50 should be enough. I'm just gonna do this real quick, just so I could remember that I'm gonna need him.
俺の仕事にご満足いただけたなら何よりだ。
Hot voice. You should play all the gacha Willy to keep your gacha streamer title. I've never been the gacha streamer. Can attack invisible enemies if they're within attack range. Attack. Use to take out the invisible boys. Got it. Which skill do I use? First or second? Do I use first or second skill? You got your GA ship already? Oh! Oh, is everything okay? Anything broken? Anything? Did it reach you perfectly fine, Naisu? Hey, Emily. I don't know which skill to use because I never used the guy. I never look into him because it's a 4-star. Attack speed plus 35. Each attack targets 2 more enemies. If only one enemy sees you. Use the first. Okay. Then I shall use the first as the default then. You posted Discord? Okay, cool. Yeah. Thank you for waiting waiting this long. Nice too. I finally got for your giveaway prizes. Gonna use him? Yeah. Like Vergon in like YouTube chat advised me to like half totter E150 just to like do the CC, which I haven't done at all. I'm like done with voice acting for today. I'm eating food because I need the help for work later.
This is the place.
Not bad. This pasta costs $6. The pasta with chicken, pesto chicken pasta. Pretty good. Pretty good. CC got free skins though, but I'm not good. But I'm not gamer enough to play it. Is a cheap CPU selling here? Ooh. Is it the besto? Pesto is besto. Yeah, I like pesto a lot, but it's expensive. I like pesto, but it's expensive. I don't have it often. You just need to throw snipers to kill the AoE enemy that comes up the top, and air free to kill the big guys on the top right lane. 2 strong snipers. Well, I guess it's time to up Zemska. Hey, Daichi.
こんにちは、ドクター。今日も元気いっぱいだね。
In terms of powerful slicer, I do have Palm. Pause. Yeah. I have Exia E2 already. I could max her out. And then like I could like start maxing up Zemska. Start putting up Zemska maybe. Get her S3. Can someone teach me how to play Arknights? Because it confused as fuck.
あなた方はドゥリンの子たちにもこのように野蛮な映像を見せていますの。
So in order to gacha in Arknights, you have to click Headhunt. Click Headhunt. And then at the bottom right, this is the beginner banner that you can gacha. And at the bottom right, you see Headhunt 1, Headhunt 10. So you can just click Headhunt 10. Headhunt 10 to do your first 10 pull. Usually banners that you never pulled before, for example like here, it guarantees a 5-star or higher operator in the next 10 rolls, once only for every time there's a new banner. So if you want to like try your luck in getting like the 6 stars and whatnot, 6 stars being highest, then you can go for the beginning banners first, because these are pretty good characters to start off with. I only do it once, and I got myself a siege, I believe. Joint op is for specifically these few. There's no other 6-star appearing other than these 4, and these 4 are all really strong. They are definitely worth going for. Whereas in like this normal banner, you get there's a lot more there's a lot more 6 stars in the pool. As you can, a lot more 6 stars in the pool. As well as like the other like general banners, other like limited banners, where like yes, the there's 50% of winning in 50-50 winning the 6 stars if you get a 6 star, and then you get all of this going on for the characters that you may get instead of the limited character. So yeah, early game gacha for Arknights. I would recommend just go for this. Just go for this if you want to get through the game early on, because some of these characters are not great when you first started. When you first started the game, they may not be useful to you because they might be high cost and stuff, and you cannot level them up and stuff until you play further into the story. This is like standard banner, so to speak. This is kind of like standard banner, with the blue one is standard, and then the yellow ones are like raid ups. Yeah, kind of in a way. But what's wrong enough at E2 level 60? Cruise out there, Exu should survive. You have Bagpipe? Yes, I do. I do have Bagpipe. I haven't used Bagpipe much though. I got her very recently. I only gotten Bagpipe very recently. I think I got her trust level max using the base. Should I use... which skill do people usually use? The second skill? Is it the second skill? Crazy for gacha, you have to play through the game. Every stage you beat, you get these like yellow rocks. These yellow rocks, you can get from beating any stage first time with like max 3 stars. Or like you read a story or something. You can also like, there's also your dailies in your missions. Your missions are your dailies, pretty much, your dailies and weeklies. So your dailies also gives you the Orundum. They also give you a random. Weekly missions, they also give you a random over here. So every week you get this is 500, and then 500 plus 700. So you get 500 plus 700 means you get 1,200. 1,200, which means around 2 gacha rolls every week. If you're doing just that when you're starting, because like there are other ways to farm randoms, but you need to like have like good characters and to clear like the content that lets you farm a whole bunch of random, pretty much. S2 for consist damage, and S3 for burst. Got it. Yeah, there's like a lot of these places where you can like farm like these randoms. It's like every week you can farm like weekly random for the gacha resources. Just win-win. Or a standard, just for gacha tickets, and you get sometimes choose raid ups or on the blue ones. Yeah, like depending if you want gacha first, or you want like yeah, either you want gacha first, or you want like skins. Because you do use the yellow rocks you get from clearing missions in order to like buy skins for your characters. Luda will go crazy for Mountain for sure. There's also the shop that lets you buy things using currencies you get from like just by gachaing, really. Virtuosa? No, I don't have Virtuosa, sadly. Because I'm like saving for W Alter and the Dungeon Meshi collab. Yeah, so you can use the gold tickets that you get every time you pull like a 4-star and above. You can get golden tickets. Yeah. That you can exchange to exchange stuff. Pretty much. Well, Mountain is big furry, dude. I don't know if there's a way to check out Mountain without. Yeah, because I don't own him. He's not in my. He's not in my little my characters that I have. Yeah, he's nowhere to be found here. To like give an example. Could always Google. Could always Google Mountain real quick. Mountain Arknights. Yeah, I did show Executor. Yeah. Recruit. Recruit gives you characters.
分岐系霊分裂式の動きは体の隅から隅にまで叩き
Gotta
込
mute
ま
gotta mute real quick because I have Google Chrome going on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, basically this is for you to recruit for your characters. Usually you'll get 3 stars. The lowest three stars and whatnot. So this is Mountain Luna. This is like a big daddy white tiger dude that punches and can solo a lane, no problem. He's huge, yes. He's also a 6-star. I feel like this game has so many characters that Luna would like. You just figure out how to kill dodgy boys with range, and you should be good. Okay. There is Palm Pozemska. Pozemska is deals with physical dodge, right? Mafia son. Ah. Escape prison with him in the story. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I can like do an example real quick. Yeah. So this is what gachaing looks like. Yeah, so I got a 4-star. It's guaranteed because I have a fast redeploy tag.
どうも J と申します。星熊さんに勧められてロドスに来やした。海産物は一通りわかりやす。あとは料理と包丁さばきもまあ悪くないと思うんで。その辺お手伝い。
Yeah, so from here, you pick the class that you want. If you're trying to collect every character. If you're like me, you already have all the characters you can get from this like recruitment tag outside of like 5-star and 6-star. I usually just put 9 hours. 9 hours, like if you see 1 hour, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4-star. If you put 9 hours, it's 3, 4, 5-star. But it costs more money for you to yeah, to like search for a new character. You can also refresh to see if you get better tags. Refresh, and there's nothing that I want, so I just press this. Yeah. Take your time though. Feel free to ask any questions you want in the Discord, since you know, Daichi play at one point, Nice also played at one point, Emily is still playing, and I'm still playing. So feel free to ask in the Discord if you need to. Yeah, there's a website for guarantee 4 5-star tags. You just need to press all the tags and played nonstop for 2 years. Nice. Huh? What? It no longer costs $1 to recruit? Really? What? Since when? When did they make that change? I didn't know that. This is a gacha game you played the longest, non-stop. Ooh, I need more sniper thingies. They removed it. When? When did that happen? I remember I just spent money when I first played this, like early last year. Yeah, so you can just run all deploy over here. Like once you clear the mission, once you clear it perfectly, then you can like auto run it without actually playing the game. And now I can keep eating. You would save for 1 million or run them? For who? Oh, since Virtuoso banner, they removed the LMD to crew. Okay. So you can see the red lines. The guide that shows like these are the enemies that's traveling to the to your weakness. You want to. This is a tower defense game, so you want to keep enemies from entering your base, which is your HP. You can only take up to 3 hits, usually. At the top in the middle, you see like the orange enemy logo with numbers. Yeah, that's the amount of enemies you have to kill before the mission is done. And then to the right, the blue chest piece. Yeah, that's how much health you have. Ideally, you want to clear every mission without losing any health, pretty much. Sometimes auto will fail. Yep, sometimes auto will fail because of RNG skills. Back to what? See you, Emily. Yeah, like at the top left. Yeah, you see that pumpkin head wearing character, Cruz. Yeah, she's gonna be one of your most reliable, cheap 3-star snipers you're gonna rely on the most. And depending on how you feel it, depending on how you feel about it, you're gonna keep hearing her going "Kokodayo" a lot. I love it. I think it's hella adorable. There are some people who thinks otherwise. You gotta rely on her a lot. At the same time, she's gonna... Exactly. At the same time, she has a skill that RNG. She has an RNG, like, critical damage skill. Hmm. I'll never get tired of hearing that. Anyway, I think I'll just end my stream here, auto running this mission as I finish my meal. Because I do need to like... Yeah, I do need to like head out for work soon. So thank you everyone. Thank you everyone who joined me for today, as I'm still eating. Thank you, Relic Shadowfell97. Thank you, Vergon Dust, for dropping by to my stream, as well as our usual cabin guests, Luna, Daichi, Emily, Black Max, Naisu, and everyone else that happens to be lurking. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna end stream now, and be sure to follow me on Twitter and Discord if you know what time I stream. And stop licking my ass, Black Max. No slime here. Good luck on CC. Thank you for all the tips, Bergon. Thank you. And I'm sure all trees are important in IS game mode. That's true. Alright. Bye-bye. No slime. Only wisp.